Look, I'm no pro audio guy, but this is what works for me, so if you find this somewhat helpful and useful, well, I kind of hope you do, because it's a pretty simple, pretty cheap setup in order to get some pretty good recording. Maybe not the best, and I'm sure there's some audio nerd out there that's going to be like, well, he's not doing that right, he can do it different. Whatever. This works. This works for me. It's worked pretty well so far, and I'm enjoying it. And if you hear that click-clack sound, that's a dog walking around on some hard floors, making this video extra lovely in the background. This is going to be a lot easier than it seems, and this is pretty much all you need in front of you. Basically your mixer, whatever your mixer is going to be. In this case, I'm using a little Xenix Baby Mixer by Behringer. This is something I showcased in the video with the microphones. That's the whole reason I'm doing this video, is because some people wanted to know how that setup works. Now this mixer is very basic. There's not a lot going on here with this mixer. A lot of you are going to have more complicated mixers, the Yamaha MG series, better Behringer mixers. There's all kinds of better stuff you could have, but for the purpose of this video, it's keeping it simple, and I figure with the less to look at anyways, might be a little easier to figure out. At the top left of the mixer, you're going to notice that's our plug-in for our XLR or dynamic microphones that use 1/4 inch jacks. Boom. Done. Handled. Next thing you want to do is kind of set everything at a neutral point. And what I mean is most of these mixers will be set either to that neutral point out of the box, or they'll be turned all the way down. Some mixers even have indicators to tell you what the best neutral starting point is, but in this case and for the most part, it's usually going to be about midways between minimum and maximum. So we've got both those knobs there turned up to midways. Now because we're going to be going out to camera too, you also want to turn your main mix out a little bit up too. I turned that one up just under halfway. One thing that's going to be important to note here too is that we're wanting to go to camera. That's the whole reason for this. It's a simple little setup to go to camera. And if you go to Amazon or check the link down below, I'm going to post a link to what I use. It's just an Amazon Basics split cable that goes to the jack that I can plug into a camera. Boom, now we got that handled. So basically we're at the point where the microphone is now going into the mixer and should be coming out of that output right there. This is going to be your main output, and it should be on just about every mixer. I don't know a mixer where there isn't a main output, so that's it. You go left, right there to go output into your camera. Now, there's a very important step that needs to be discussed on your camera, because this mixer and most every mixer is going to be more powerful than what it's capable of. You need to go into your camera and turn your microphone recording volume all the way down and then just bleep it up to 1. That way it's not muted on record. You want it to be able to record, you just don't want to overpower the input because it's not technically supposed to work like this. Alright, cool. So now that we got these plugged in, turned up to about the halfway point, and we've discussed the fact that you need to turn down the record volume on the camera itself to 1, or to its lowest setting, whatever camera you use. I don't know what it'll say, it might be 100 decibels, whatever. Turn it down to the lowest one you can go without it being completely off. Anyways, once we have that set up, then we just go to plug it into the camera. We'll take the 3.5mm jack right here, and that's what goes into the camera. That's actually this cable right here that goes from your output on your mixer. And that's it. That's really it. That's all you need to do if you want to be able to record good audio directly to the SD card on your camera. That's how you do it. That's a simple setup. That's as easy as it gets. Now, you might need to do a little bit of adjustments depending on your camera, your microphone, whatever. You might need to go through and record a bunch of test until you find the right volume that doesn't peak in your post-production editing. So in recap, we have 1/4 inch right here that's going to go to our microphone. Microphone sound travels into mixer. We've got all our knobs set about neutral right now. Sound from microphone is going to come out from this cable, this red and white cable right here, from your main output into your camera. Your camera that has volume turned all the way down to 1. That's it. That's it. 100% that simple. Anyways, guys, I hope this was somewhat helpful to you. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I'll try to write a little step-by-step in there too as to how to set it up if you're interested in that. I was just kind of hoping to show people what I do pretty cheaply. That works out pretty well for me. Anyways, guys, have a great day, night, whatever it is. I'll see you in the next video that I do.